Live from the Grenadian capital, this is the GBN television news. GBN covering you from the Grenadine Island chain to Brooklyn, New York via the World Wide Web on www.gbn.gd. The news headlines comes to you compliments Nexa Credit Union, with you wherever your road leads.
This is Network News for Tuesday, April 14, 2026. In the headlines, Doha Diamond League postponed due to regional tensions. That's affecting Grenada's Anderson Peters. Grenada to launch impact-based weather forecasting system. Major boost for Grenada's agriculture sector as work progresses on new agro-processing facility. PT Martinique enters new phase of recovery with Build Back Better initiative. Also in the news, regionally, United Nations agencies urged to lead reparations education drive. Internationally, Islamabad offered as venue for next U.S.-Iran talks. Plus, in the sports news, Grenada's Olympic medalists laud the performances of the recent Carifta Games, but note the importance of caring for the legacies of elite athletes.
The first segment of the news comes to you compliments Soft Weave bathroom tissue.
Have you heard about the new Soft Weave bathroom tissue with total hygiene? As hygiene and safety have taken center stage, our bathroom tissue is now manufactured with 3 different technologies to offer the best protection for you and your family. UVC light technology for a safe and effective disinfection process, eliminating 99.9% of microorganisms. Also, production at high temperatures, killing all types of germs and bacteria. And it's pH controlled with delicate fibers to prevent irritation for even sensitive skin. Soft Weave Total Hygiene Bathroom Tissue, available in supermarkets and shops island-wide. Visit Soft Weave Caribbean Facebook or Instagram pages for more information.
I'm Kenroy Baptiste with Network News. Thanks for joining us. Global tensions are now impacting the world of sport, forcing a major shift in one of athletics' premier competitions. The 2026 Doha Diamond League meeting has been postponed from May 8 to June 19 amid ongoing geopolitical tensions in the Middle East. The decision comes as organizers cite safety concerns following escalating conflict in the region earlier this year. For Grenada, the impact is personal, affecting one of its brightest stars, Anderson Peters. Eugenia Peters tells us more.
The Diamond League season, originally set to begin in Doha, has now been reshuffled, with the opening leg moved to China and Qatar meet delayed to mid-June. Organizers say the new dates, along with a venue change to the climate-controlled Khalifa International Stadium, is aimed at ensuring safe and competitive conditions for athletes. But for competitors like Grenada's Anderson Peters, the change means adjusting carefully planned preparations. Speaking during Monday's Beyond the Headlines program, Peters says the postponement has directly impacted his schedule, pushing back the start of his 2026 campaign.
The Diamond League circuit is supposed to start on the 8th of May, but because of the whole situation in the world right now, the war situation, that meet got cancelled. So my season will be starting later in May. I'll be doing a meet in Poland on the 29th. So we're looking forward to what the season produces, given the fact that we've taken a different approach to training and everything.
Still, the Olympic medalist says he remains focused, noting that the delay simply means a later start to his 2026 season.
Because, I'm looking forward to this meet every year. This is the meet that I threw my personal best in, 93.07 meters. I became the fifth furthest thrower in history at that meet, so I look forward to that meet every year because it's a chance to break my personal best, it's a chance to break the world record. It's a good stadium, good conditions for javelin throwing, so it's a meet that a lot of javelin throwers look forward to. So having it move because of the situation right now is a bit disappointing, but we have to try and adjust to see how we could do track and field and be safe.
The Doha meeting, now scheduled for June 19th, will serve as the 8th stop on this year's Diamond League circuit, pending conditions in the region. And while uncertainty remains, athletes like Anderson Peters continue to adapt, proving that even amid global challenges, the pursuit of excellence does not pause. For GBN News, I am Eugenia Peters.
This story to report, Grenada is on track to reduce instances of respiratory distress syndrome, a leading cause of newborn mortality, thanks to a donation of 12 CPAP machines. Grenada is the first country in the Eastern Caribbean to benefit from the partnership between Value Global Health Innovators and World Pediatrics. Reporter Deidre Seeley has more details.
Grenada is taking a major step towards reducing infant mortality rates. The country is the beneficiary of 12 infant and newborn CPAP machines, thanks to a partnership among the Ministry of Health, World Pediatrics, and Value Global Health Innovations. The donation of Value Bubble CPAP systems, valued at US $11,148, was officially handed over at a ceremony on Tuesday. According to Dr. Josanne Braffett, a neonatologist in the Department of Pediatrics at the General Hospital, in 2020, around 2.4 million newborns died worldwide, many of them due to respiratory distress syndrome. CPAP, or continuous positive airway pressure machines, help keep the airways open and are part of an effective treatment protocol. With this donation, the treatment can be expanded beyond the General Hospital.
With having more of these machines available, it's possible to start CPAP even earlier. So as soon as they're born, it is possible now, or it will be possible now to start that CPAP early. So early CPAP use is proven to improve outcomes. It means also that we can start using bubble CPAP in our outreach hospitals. So babies who happen to be born at Princess Alice or Princess Royal will now have this technology available to them, of course, after we've done the teaching, etc., in those outreach hospitals.
The donation represents both long-standing and new partnerships. Grenada has benefited from World Pediatrics donations, training, and medical missions since 2007. More recently, Grenada became the 51st country to partner with Value Global Health Innovations, which develops accessible innovations to address newborn and child health challenges worldwide. CEO of Value Global Health Innovations, Dr. Thomas Burke, and World Pediatrics Eastern Caribbean Neonatal Director, Harper Lorenki, described the impact of the partnership.
What we are able to do together here in Grenada is really a showcase for what we can do elsewhere. So I think every baby that you take care of here and that we work together in bringing forth into a life with a greater hope and dignity is actually a showcase and a spotlight to show other people in other islands what's possible.
The impact of these partnerships, such as the one that we're highlighting today with you all and with Value, is tangible: stronger neonatal units, more confident providers, and ultimately more babies that go home healthy and happy with their families.
In his remarks, Minister for Health Philip Telesford described newborn mortality as devastating to families and communities, adding that such incidents also serve as an important indicator of the success of health and social systems. As the first island to benefit from a partnership between Value and World Pediatrics, Grenada serves as the launchpad for this initiative in the region.
This, by all means, represents regional leadership and confidence that you're placing in us to carry, and it's positive for our General Hospital as we continue to model care in this region.
Starting on Wednesday, medical practitioners will participate in training workshops to ensure effective use of the equipment. Deidre Seeley, GBN News.
On Monday afternoon, there was a live demonstration on the proper use of safety gear for fisherfolk in the parish of St. David as part of ongoing efforts to improve safety standards within the fishing community. The initiative also marks the start of Safety at Sea Month 2026. Christina John reports.
The activity also included the distribution of safety kits to fishermen who recently completed safety at sea training, equipping them with essential tools for emergencies while out on the water. Fisheries Project Coordinator with Windruff, Roland Baldio, explained that the initiative, which marks the start of Safety at Sea Month, will extend to fishing communities across the island, with a focus on educating fishers, their families, and the wider public on critical safety practices.
What we are displaying is all the safety items that fishermen should carry. There are different categories of vessels, and each category has a set of safety items that they should be carrying, and we are displaying them and, sensitizing the fishers of the importance to carry their safety items. And so we have just conducted safety at sea training, and what we are doing now is just
Baldio also emphasized the importance of consistently carrying safety equipment when going out to sea, noting that proper preparation can save lives in emergency situations.
Very important, because if you look at the statistics over the past, let's say 30 years, we have lost a number of fishermen at sea. Okay, and we have issues all the times where fishermen they are in distress, and sometimes they don't have the required safety items that could really help them to get back to shore. And it's important that they have it. So what we are doing now is to highlight and demonstrate those items to the fishermen, and ensuring that they carry those items with them.
Prime Minister Dickon Mitchell promised to continue supporting the efforts to ensure St. David become one of the most vibrant fishing communities on the island.
Fishermen take it seriously and use it, as Mr. Baldio pointed out. Simple things like your life vests could be critical in saving lives at sea. So we really want to ensure that as you go out and you engage in a dangerous but important economic activity, that you take your safety and the safety of the companions at the boat, and obviously your loved ones, because that's the critical thing we have to factor in. We don't want any loved ones to have to suffer the consequences of you not coming back, that you take this seriously.
Tricia Etienne, coordinator of the St. David Fishers, says they are grateful to have received such support in the parish.
And it is really a milestone for us, as we would not have been involved in much of the activities nationally for fishermen. However, since 2024, we have made a significant impact in trying to achieve the stuff that fishermen need to support them. For example, we have been hosting a lot of workshops and seminar sessions to improve our fishermen, their mindset, and to give them the opportunity to be part of national activities.
More than 140 fishers have recently received safety at sea gears as part of the program. The initiative represents an investment of $1.7 million by the government of Grenada through the UBEC project, reinforcing its commitment to the safety and well-being of those in the fishing industry. Christina John, GBN News.
Other news, a Laborie resident is speaking out about his ongoing struggle to access his property due to a neighbor's alleged action. Shania McIntosh has more details.
A resident of Laborie St. George's says he is having trouble getting to his property because his neighbor keeps blocking the entrance with a parked vehicle. 93-year-old Whitfield Hall claims that his neighbor, who is from St. Vincent, often parks at the entrance to his home. Hall says this makes it hard for him to come and go, even after he has tried to talk to his neighbor about the problem. Hall explained that the issue is especially difficult when he needs to bring materials from different companies to his house, as the blocked entrance makes deliveries hard.
Even now, you see what happening? How some material here, watch where the car park. Okay? And this was going on for years. I complained to the police many times. There's nothing I could do. I don't like ignorance.
When GBN visited the area, Hall showed documents that he says proves he owns the property and should have clear access. While the news team was there, the neighbor moved the vehicle but did not want to comment on the disputes. GBN reached out to the Royal Grenada Police Force and was informed that Hall had reported the matter and that action is being taken. Reporting for GBN News, Shania McIntosh.
This is Network News. We're live from the Grenadian capital, still to come from us. Grenada to launch impact-based weather forecasting system. We'll talk about that. Stay with us.
What if growing your savings came with more flexibility and more rewards? Introducing the Ariza Advantage account from Ariza Credit Union. Earn 3.5% interest per year with a minimum first deposit of just EC $10,000. Enjoy a 5-year fixed term, unlimited deposits, no monthly fees, and added loan security. Plus exclusive Advantage member privileges, priority services, special offers, and more. Get the Ariza Advantage. This is the Ariza Promise. Better value, better service, members first. Visit arizacu.com or call us today.
Go paperless with e-billing. Get your Grenlec bills straight to your email inbox with myaccount.grenlec.com. Sign in to myaccount.grenlec.com, where you'll be directed to the home screen. Under additional options and paperless billing, hit Sign Up. Enter the email where you'd like to receive your bills. Check the accounts you want, then click Sign Me Up. It's that easy. Your bills now come straight to your email inbox. Paper bills end April 30th, 2026.
Andy, turns out I'm allergic to the Australian veggie spread.
Ooh, thankfully CG United will cover you anywhere in the world. Remember when I went to Australia for my title fight? Trust me when I say you do not want to get in the ring with a kangaroo. It wasn't until my victory dinner with the Sultan that I realized top shelf caviar doesn't agree with me. But I was covered. Anyway, I gotta go. I'm teaching your cousin how to use a flamethrower.
Medical cover anywhere in the world. CG United. Good like that.
Some invitations are worth saying yes to. Grenada Cooperative Bank Limited is celebrating 15 years of its Pump It Up Family Fun Walk. Join us on the Sister Isle of Carriacou on April 19th from the Alexis Food Stores at 3:30 p.m. and mainland Grenada on May 3rd from the SSU Camp in Point Salines at 3:30 p.m. as we celebrate 15 years of saying yes to family, fitness, and fun. Register now. Get ready to pump it up with us. Individual packages are $25 and groups of 3 or more are $20 per package. All proceeds will go to the Grenada Food and Nutrition Council. For more information, visit our website or any of our retail banking units.
Welcome home.
You've arrived in paradise. You felt the rhythm. Now let's make sure you say it right.
My name is Florian. I'm from the beautiful Aida Perla cruise ship. So today, like we Germans say, we are in Grenada. But I heard in English it's called Grenada.
Say it right. Grenada.
Say it right.
Grenada.
That's right. Grenada. There we go. Say it right. It's Grenada. It's not Grenada. It's Grenada. Say it right.
It's been a while, and now we're back in a big way. How big? We're talking $40,000 in cash money bingo big. And it's all going down Saturday, April 18th inside Mall Mount Plainfield. Get your tickets now, only $35 for one or $60 for two. Make it a date. Mall Mount Plainfield, Saturday, April 18th. St. David's, we're back.
Communal Credit Union Invitational Game is coming to the Kirani James Athletic Stadium April 25th and 26th. Watch the intense rivalry as the GUT Primary School goes head-to-head with Huggins Private School in a battle for speed, pride, and bragging rights. This is not just about style, it's about the fastest time. It's about power on the track. It's about glory, honor, and fame. Who will ride? Who will dominate? Who will take home the golden stake of the CLCCU Invitational Games? Don't miss the action. April 25th and 26th at the Kirani James Athletic Stadium. Classic Lighting Communal Credit Union Invitational Game, where champions are made.
Life doesn't stand still. It moves. It grows. It asks you to believe in what's next. Your first car. Owning your home. The business you build. The future you choose to invest in. Life moves in steps. When you're ready to take the next one, we're here to help you move forward with banking solutions designed for life. From vehicle financing and mortgages to education savings, credit solutions, and support for your growing business. Republic Bank, ready for life, every step.
Life's about to pop. I wanna play with cash pop. Life's about to pop. Oh yeah, with cash pop. Pick your number 1 to 50. See your price right when you play. $5 a day, come win easy. Cash pops. One number, that's all you need. Win up to 2,500 indeed. Life's about to pop. I wanna play with cash pop.
Must be 18 or older to play. NLA supporting sports, culture, and nation building.
Distributed by Echo Blue Limited. Visit us on the Lansopine Main Road or call 405-4818.
GBN leads, the others follow. This segment is brought to you by Republic Bank.
Home is easy, easy with Republic Bank.
Are you dreaming of owning your own home? With Republic Bank's Home Easy Loan, you're one step closer to making that dream a reality. With competitive rates, reduced fees, and up to 100% financing, Republic Bank makes owning your home simple and stress-free. Start your journey to independence, empowerment, and the joy of home ownership today.
Republic Bank, we're bringing home to you. Home easy. It's not just a mortgage, it's peace of mind.
Terms and conditions apply.
Republic Bank, we're the one for you.
Grenada's agriculture sector is set for significant transformation with the ongoing development of the agro-processing facility at Lakalome St. David. The project, spearheaded by the government, aims to support local agro-processors and enhance the country's capacity for value-added production. The rest of the details in this Christina John report.
Work is steadily progressing on Grenada's agro-processing facility at Lakalum in St. David, a key project aimed at strengthening the country's agricultural sector and supporting local agro-processors. The facility, acquired by the government of Grenada approximately 1 year ago, is expected to improve the quality of agro-processing services, expand opportunities for value-added production, and boost livelihoods within the industry. During a recent site visit, Chief Analytical Chemist Erwin Henry reported that external civil works are nearing completion and should be finished within the next few.
Work continues on the project. What you are seeing here is the completion of the external civil works, which is the parking area and entrance to the building or to the facility. This work is expected to be completed in the next 2 to 3 weeks, and from there we'll go on to the other phases, which will be the internal works in the building, and in addition the construction of the annex structure, which will house the offices and conference facility.
He noted that the modern facility will provide critical services to agro-processors, particularly those who face challenges accessing proper equipment and infrastructure. The goal is to support the production of high-quality agro-processed goods for both local consumption and export markets.
So this facility here, it's a rotational processing facility where persons can come in and use the facility on a temporary basis. So what we are doing here, we are catering for agro-processors or potential agro-processors who do not have the necessary capital to start agro-processing business. So this facility will be made available to them, and as I said, it's a shared facility. So persons will come in, they use the facility, they do what they have to do, they package a product according to international standards. World-class equipment will be installed at the facility, so their product will be of a high standard.
Tamika Lett, representing VOM Construction Company, the firm contracted to carry out the external civil works, also provided an update on the project's progress.
We are in the final stages of this project, where we was doing the external works, paving, driveway, retaining walls. So what you are seeing on the ground now is just the final aspect of it. So we are just putting in a little back wall. The guys are presently, my co-workers and them, they are currently doing the final edges of the retaining walls at the back. And on our far right, what you are seeing here now is just the just some final aspect where we're going to be putting in the drain to bring it down to the public main road.
Currently, certain individuals are employed during this phase of the construction. The next stages will include refurbishment of the existing building and construction of an annex that will house office space, washroom facilities, and a conference room. The development of the agro-processing facility is part of the government's broader commitment to supporting local farmers and entrepreneurs, enhancing food security, and improving livelihoods across Grenada. Christina John, GBN News.
This story to report, Grenada is taking a major step to improve public safety and preparedness by introducing an impact-based weather forecasting system. Shania McIntosh tells us more.
Grenada's Meteorology Office is preparing to introduce a new impact-based forecasting system that will change how weather information is delivered and used throughout the country. Manager of Meteorology at the Grenada Airport Authority, Jerry Tamer, announced that this modern approach will shift the focus from simply predicting weather conditions to explaining what those conditions mean for people's lives. Instead of only telling citizens what the weather will be, the new system will highlight expected impacts on communities, infrastructure, agriculture, aviation, and other important sectors. This will help everyone better prepare and respond to changing weather.
Because what happened is that we have different thresholds for different sectors. So for example, a rainfall event that generates like 30 millimeters of rainfall would have a particular impact on a particular sector. Yeah. it might be detrimental to that sector, but it might not affect another sector the same way.
Officials say this move is a major improvement in public weather communication because it provides clear, actionable information for groups like emergency responders, farmers, and businesses.
So we are here to get information and get feedback from the various sectors so that we can put all that into our matrix so we can, at the end of the day, deliver a better product.
To prepare for the rollout, a week-long series of discussions is being held with stakeholders across Grenada to gather feedback, raise awareness, and ensure a smooth shift to the new model. Authorities believe that introducing impact-based forecasting will strengthen national readiness and support better decisions, especially as weather patterns become more unpredictable. Reporting for GBN News, Shania McIntosh.
With the arrival of specialized teams and the completion of a strategic roadmap, the Build Back project is now focused on restoring homes and strengthening the community in Petit Martinique. Reporter Deidre Seeley has more.
The Build Back Housing Initiative has officially entered its primary execution phase on Petit Martinique, marking a significant step forward in recovery and reconstruction efforts following Hurricane Beryl. Contracting firm Grenmac Construction is currently on site, leading coordinated efforts to rebuild damaged houses. The company has committed to an accelerated construction timeline of approximately 12 weeks per household. According to project consultant Don DiCoto, this is aimed at ensuring displaced residents can return to safe and secure homes as quickly as possible.
The overall objective is to put a program of work in to ensure that those people, homeowners who were affected by Beryl and lost their homes, that their homes are rebuilt to obviously equip them and their family, but I think also of significance is to build back homes that are hurricane proof, which is vitally important. So to get as many homes fit for purpose so that families can be rehoused and everybody can come back together as a community on Petit Martinique.
The project is also creating opportunities for local involvement. Local contractor Mickey Bethel is among those contributing to the effort. He said all materials for the project are already on the island to ensure that work flows smoothly. However, he said labor remains a challenge.
We did all the drawing, put the procurement in place. The government was very cooperative in putting all these materials in place to the list that is prepared for each homeowner, and there is no challenge right now because all the materials on site. What we have in a challenge with is getting the workmen and the requisite skill laborers to carry out the works.
As the first 12-week timeline begins, communities will turn to the Build Back Better initiative not only to rebuild homes, but also the social fabric of the island. Deidre Seeley, GBN News.
A special moment unfolded in Carriacou where traditions and communities came together in a celebration of love. GBN I Saw is next.
A good eye captures all. GBN I Saw is brought to you by Clear Vision.
Oh, I got my glasses from Clear Vision Eye Center.
I got my glasses at Clear Vision Eye Center.
Clear Vision Eye Center.
Clear Vision Eye Center.
In a heartwarming union bridging two vibrant Grenadian communities, a wedding in Carriacou drew attention over the weekend. The bride, hailing from Petit Martinique, exchanged vows with her groom from Carriacou, bringing families and friends together from across the islands, with a key tradition of the meeting up of the cake. The ceremony, marked by joy and tradition, highlighted the enduring ties between Carriacou and Petit Martinique, reminding us that even in changing times, the bonds of love and community remain strong. Such celebrations do indeed not only unite families, but also showcase the rich cultural tapestry that defines the Tri-Island. Send us your photo and video submissions via WhatsApp at 405-3052 or our other social media platforms. That's for GBN ISOR, as we also congratulate the newlywed couple.
After the break, Grenada receives aerial ladder truck to boost fire response.
Served Grenada for decades, we are the #1 and largest electrical supplier.
Hi, welcome to Sunny Electrical. How may I help?
We offer electrical wiring accessories, tools, and appliances for all residential, commercial, and industrial applications, which is what we are known for. And we expanded our products with new innovative ways to modernize your home. New homeowners will be captivated in our lighting showrooms.
Some more pendant lights here. These are very multifunctional because they can work for kitchens, living rooms, bedrooms.
We have a wide selection of lighting, ranging from indoor to outdoor and solar. We are also available for site visit services to assist you with selecting the perfect light for your forever home. We are located at Dusty Highway in Grand Anse, St. George. Sudden Electrical. Best value, expert advice, quality products. We hope to see you soon.
When you need someone to help you to your feet, I'll be that beacon to your highest peak. Oh, I'll be right next to you, no, I will never leave. Come on, take my hands, we got everything we need. Cause you can look to me whenever you're in need. Just call on me and I'll be on my way. I'll be by your side, never to divide. The light that shines our way. Wherever you run it, we'll be right there with you. Wherever you run it, we'll make your dreams come true. Next time, next time, next time, next to you.
Nexa Credit Union, with you wherever your road leads.
In Grenada, sports aren't just a game, they're a way of life. They teach discipline, teamwork, and resilience. They inspire the next generation to push boundaries and chase excellence. That's why the Investment Migration Agency of Grenada is proud to support sports initiatives as part of our commitment to youth and national development. When we invest in sports programs, we invest in the future. We invest in the health and well-being of our youth, and we invest in broadening Grenada's reach, proudly connecting our athletes, our talent, and our nation to a global community. Together, we all go further. The Investment Migration Agency. Unlock the possibilities.
First home? Need to replace what stopped working? Ready for an upgrade? Now is the time to shop at Quartz. Get a free gift with purchase on select appliances and 20% off matching bedroom pieces. Shop mattresses for the comfort you need. Plus, save on furniture, dining, and large screen TVs. Get what you need at Quartz. And when they ask, say, I got it at Quartz. Quartz, bringing value home.
Right Choice Promotion presents Lyrics and Laughter, the ultimate free Mother's Day show. It's coming to the Grenada Trade Center on Sunday, May the 3rd from 5 p.m. Get ready for an evening of non-stop comedy, sweet Caribbean vibes, and pure entertainment. From Trinidad and Tobago, the funniest man in the region, Errol Fabian.
She said not even my shoes, I said no.
Humorous Calypsonians, Trinidad Rio.
Going back to basics.
And the Calypso princess herself, Kareen Ashton from the Spice Isles. 2 decades of legend, Randy Isaac, Little Reds, plus local comedy king Robert White, Dillian Walters, Fat Man George, and Kareem Alexis, delivering lyrical mastery, 11-time Calypso Monarch scholar, all backed by the Heatwave Band, with special musical treats from Lyndon Langdon on sax and Jaleli Moses on violin. It's lyrics, it's laughter, it's music, it's vibes. Tickets just $75. Available now at gotofed.com and other outlets island-wide. Treat mom, treat your partner, treat yourself. Lyrics and laughter. Sunday, May the 3rd, 5 p.m. Grenada Trade Center. Don't miss it.
There are lots of reasons to own your future now. Lots of dreams and lots of plans. Lots of ways to own your land. With ACB by your side. Lots of ways to own with pride. Lots of chances to make it yours. Lots of ways to open doors. Lots of space to build much more. Lots of reasons to own your future now. There are lots of reasons to own your future now.
Start building your tomorrow today with a Lots loan from ACB Grenada Bank.
There are lots of reasons to own your future now.
Lots. Land ownership. Tomorrow secured.
Terms and conditions apply.
It happens to all of us. Low on cash and in need of money right away. Play Instacash Monday to Sunday and there are no draws.
So what you saying? No numbers to choose from?
Nope.
And no draw sessions to wait on?
Nope.
And we can play it anytime and any day?
Yep. Including Sundays. Instacash. Ask for it by name and choose from a wide variety of games as low as $2 and win instantly. It is fast, it is easy to play, and you win cash right away. Must be 18 years or older to play. NLA, making your dreams come true.
The Grenville Cooperative Credit Union introduces its new digital platform, managing your finances at any time from anywhere.
As a part-time student, balancing work and studies can be a real challenge. But with GCCU's digital app, these worries are no more. My parents can now remotely transfer funds to my account and I can check my balance at any time, giving me the freedom to achieve my goals.
My days can be long and tedious. With this app, I can ensure my loan is paid on time, transfer funds to someone else's account, and check my balances. I don't have to rush to do business during my lunch hour or after work anymore.
With this app, I can request checks to pay my suppliers, letters for my business transactions. I don't have to leave my farm to go stand in line.
The Grenville Credit Union digital platform. It's convenient and secure banking right at your fingertips. Download the app today from the Play Store or App Store or call 442-8602, 459-4325 or 416-8467 for further information.
This is GBN. We've got the means, the power, and the medium.
The Fire Department of the Royal Grenada Police Force is set to improve its emergency response with the donation of a specialized aerial ladder truck from partners in the United States. Here's all we can tell you. The handover ceremony took place in Plainfield, where Ambassador Tali Francis and Superintendent of Police Linford Kingston accepted the vehicle on behalf of Grenada. Officials say the new truck will strengthen the fire department's ability to respond to high-risk emergencies throughout the nation. We can tell you too, the aerial ladder truck is currently en route to Grenada and will soon be added to the country's national emergency response system. 23-year-old Merlik Chidik, a businessman of Lucas Street, St. George, has been charged with the offences of possession of a firearm, possession of ammunition, assault with a deadly weapon, and causing harm. These charges were brought against him following a shooting incident on Thursday, April 9, 2026 at Lavery, St. George. Chidik is expected to make his first appearance at the St. George's Magistrates Court on Wednesday. Sports news after the break. Stay close.
Are you looking for a reliable, affordable, and customer-friendly pharmacy?
Look no further than Hills and Valley Pharmacy, the nation's leading healthcare products and services provider. We are committed to serving you at convenient locations. Find an extensive and affordable selection of prescription and over-the-counter drugs and medical supplies at Church Street, Hillsborough, Carriacou, Jubilee Street, Grenville, St. Andrew, near the bus terminal, and Halifax and Grenville Street, St. George. Our committed team is always available to offer valuable assistance for managing your health and wellness. Discover the additional benefits of our wholesale distribution on Halifax Street and our Medcare Center on Grenville Street, where we provide in-house physiotherapy, massage therapy, doctor consultations, and eye care services. Our commitment is to satisfy all your healthcare needs, including competitive prices, loyalty rewards, and special discounts for seniors. Contact us at 435-6904 and WhatsApp 535-4734. Choose Hills and Valley Pharmacy. Remember, your health is our business.
Level of convenience and comfort awaits you when you shop at Rise and Shine Supermarket and Hardware Supplies, Griffin Lane, Grenville. Convenient, because we are open Sunday to Sunday. We're even at your service on public holidays. Comfort, because we are easily accessible to the physically challenged. Free Wi-Fi is available while you shop, and bags come at no charge. Everyday low prices and excellent customer care. Adequate parking available. We supply everything you can possibly think of. Family and home supplies, fresh meat, vegetables, and personal care products. All brands of cooking gas at affordable prices. You can send in your order, have it pulled, or pick up express.
Something big is coming. On April 10th, freedom takes center stage. Are you ready to live free? It all begins April 10th.
Hi, I want $10 on Playway, $20 backup on Pick 3, and cash for each, please. Okay, are you adding multi-X to your bet? Yes, multi-X, all of them. Smart. Best value bet. Backup and multi-X, you cannot go wrong. Don't matter the bet, multi-X all of the daily games.
With multi-X added, your winnings can be multiplied 3 times, 5 times, even 7 times. So make it a rule. Add multi-X to all your Playway, daily Pick 3, and daily cash for bets every day and for every drop, and watch your money grow. Available at stores and online.
You heard it here. Multiply your winnings daily. Must be 18 or older to play. NLA, making your dreams come true.
Good evening, sporting fans. Grenada has not produced many elite athletes during its history, pre- and post-independence. However, some have gone on to represent with distinction and pride at the international level. During Monday's edition of Beyond the Headlines on GBN, 3 of the nation's prized athletes spoke about what it means to be an elite athlete and the sacrifices involved. We get the rest of the details in this report.
So Kiani James says an elite athlete is a profession without a side job, with the primary focus being the yearly athletic season and all it entails. Coming off the high points of the Intercol and Carifta Games, junior athletes dream of becoming elite and following in the footsteps of Grenada's Olympic medalists, so Kiani, Lyndon Victor, or Anderson Peters. James notes that being elite is all about maintaining a high level of performances, as this is their bread and butter.
I think that is key, because you have a lot of athletes that they perform for 1 year or 2 years really well, and then after that they fall off for whatever reasons. It could be injuries, it could be other things. And I think being elite means that you're every year people look forward to your performances, and you understand that you have to be ready.
Sakiani says this means continuous improvement and performances as other competitors and new or emerging athletes are doing the same.
So it takes a higher level of dedication, a higher level of focus, and understanding that, this is also a profession, and make sure that you do everything you can to maintain that.
Lyndon Victor believes that being an elite athlete in the decathlon is probably the toughest in the world. He says it boils down to discipline, showing up every day, performing at a high level, and maintaining consistency in your diet, nutrition, and lifestyle choices.
The way that you take care of your body, you don't take care of your body like a normal human being. You don't eat like a normal human being. You don't sleep like a normal human being. So I think doing everything elite and doing everything consistent is what makes an elite athlete an elite athlete.
Linda notes that Grenada is blessed with our population to have athletes who can be considered elite.
There's 8 billion people in the world, and to have some of your athletes considered the best in the world, that speaks a lot.
For former world javelin champion Anderson Peters, an elite athlete is one who is guided by purpose, determination, and chases the goals set.
You structure your training backwards to ensure that you achieve the goal at the specific time. In terms of the support, becoming an elite athlete takes a lot. You know how people say it takes a community to raise a child? It takes a community to create an elite athlete as well.
I am Gerard Joseph reporting.
We wish him the very best going forward. The goal of the National Sports Council is to elevate to the next level and become more visible to the Grenadian public. The Grenada Broadcasting Network has been speaking with Chairman Patrick Simmons, who gave an overview on what to expect for the rest of the year.
Engaging the public at a community level is the focus of the National Sports Council, as the organization seeks to grow and meet the mandate set when it was established. Chairman of the council, Patrick Simmons, says this process has started while hinting to the Intercol Games, in which the National Sports Council partnered with the Principals Association in the successful hosting of the event. He explains that the Sports Council supported the Intercol Games organizers in the lead-up to the event.
So we provided a secretariat and we staffed the secretariat so that they would have that level of support. Then during the games itself too, we did some advertising to highlight the council, but at the same time to giving support to the broadcasting.
Simmons believes that the promotion during the Intercol Games brought the National Sports Council in the limelight, which is critical to their goals. The National Sports Council chairman says one of the major targets is capacity building of clubs at the community level. The goal, he notes, is to bring the clubs to the next level in terms of their structure and mode of operation.
We see a club functioning in the public eyes as a club, but most times it's just one person or two persons behind it, and everything is just depending on that. The coaching, and they may have to coach football, they still may have to coach track and field, and it's the same person, and then all the administrative work still has to be done by that same individual.
Simmons says the National Sports Council has a strategy and committee in place that is working in that regard.
What we intend to do is to pilot it. So there are two parishes that we're going to use to pilot that particular program and see what the outcome would be, and then take it from there. But that is something that we're focusing on heavily.
He notes that there are other ongoing projects, such as the Riverbank Basketball Project, which is being done with St. David's Sports Council, gym equipment installation for other parish councils, as well as Ghana and communication equipment for logistics and interactions.
We are preparing in collaboration with the Ministry of Education and the Ministry of Youth and Sports for the National Holiday Recreation Program. Last year we were part of it, and we saw a tremendous improvement in the participation. We moved from 400 and something children to almost 1,000. I think 900 and something of them participated in that program.
All right, so Gerard Joseph with that report there. Let's move on with the rest of the sports news. Football returned to Rose Hill on Sunday following a week break and coming on the heels of the Easter weekend. It was a night full of goals and dominant performances as teams look for crucial points to secure their spots in the quarterfinals. In the first encounter, Sauterres Young Lions thrashed Dawn Sweaters 8-0 in a one-sided battle, while Game 2 saw Rose Hill outplayed Duquesne FC 4-0. Wednesday's matchup is scheduled between Sally Rebels and Paradise FC International. Still with local football, the Grenada Football Association hosted a comprehensive club development workshop which took place at the GFA Secretariat. This strategic initiative is designed to empower local football clubs with the professional tools, operational frameworks, and sustainable strategies necessary to elevate the standard of the sport across the nation. The workshop was facilitated by two experts in the global football industry. Kareem Ray, CEO and founder of One Soccer Nation, and Gregory Scott Jr., founder and managing partner of GCS Development. Both facilitators brought a wealth of international experience in sports management, club infrastructure, and organizational growth. Their combined expertise provided local stakeholders with actionable insights into modernizing club operations and fostering talent development. This workshop represents part of the GFA's ongoing commitment to capacity building and excellence within the football fraternity. Through this partnership, the GFA aims to bridge the gap between grassroots passion and professional execution, creating a more robust environment for athletes, coaches, and administrators alike. Sports news for now. Barbados' ambassador to CARICOM, David Commijon, is calling on United Nations agencies to take a leading role in educating the public about reparatory justice. Commijon's comment comes after the UN General Assembly officially recognized the transatlantic slave trade as the gravest crime against humanity. Speaking on TV8's Morning Barbados, Commijon stressed that Caribbean nations depend on global partners to help build awareness around reparations and historical justice.
We have to use this opportunity to explain our reparations campaign, and obviously a lot of public education, international public education needs to be done, and the UN agencies, we need to emphasize that the UN agencies need to play a big role in helping to do this international public education about reparations, and those who seem to be intent on crafting misrepresentations of the reparations movement and campaign, we have to counteract them, and we have to counteract them with proper international public education.
Further afield, Pakistani officials have proposed Islamabad as the next venue for talks between the United States and Iran, as both sides maintain open communication under an ongoing ceasefire. Reporting from Islamabad, Al Jazeera's Kamal Haider notes the initial round ended without agreement, but also without collapse, with technical discussion showing some progress. Pakistan is acting as a mediator alongside Saudi Arabia, Turkey, Qatar and China. There's cautious optimism that talks will move forward before the ceasefire deadline.
Indeed, the first and most important thing that we have to take into consideration is the fact that the ceasefire is holding, which is a good thing. The other thing is that now both the United States and the Iranians are acknowledging that the lines of communication are open. Pakistan had said at the conclusion of the first round here in Islamabad that the lines of communication must remain open. At this time, we can say that while there was no breakthrough in that first meeting, there was no breakdown either. Both sides, of course, one has to understand, have had this animosity for over 4 decades. And you cannot solve and iron out these differences and problems within a matter of 24 hours. So this is a process, not a one-off, it's a diplomatic process, and it was not an event. Many people here in Islamabad thought that after the United States said that they failed to reach an agreement, was construed that that was the end of the road. But now there is a ray of hope, cautious optimism that the talks, the second round is likely to continue. There was a lot of progress achieved between the two sides. One must understand the Iranians sent another aircraft with technical experts. So there was agreement on several counts. And so there is optimism that if they sit together again, perhaps the crisis could be resolved before that ceasefire deadline runs out.
A reminder of the headlines after this. Headlines before we leave you. Doha Diamond League postponed due to regional tensions. This affecting Grenada's Henderson Peters. Grenada to launch impact-based weather forecasting system. Major boost for Grenada's agriculture sector as work progresses on new agro-processing facility. Petit Martinique enters new phase of recovery with Build Back Better initiative. Also in the news, United Nations agencies urged to lead reparations education drive. Internationally, Islamabad offered as venue for next U.S.-Iran talks. Plus in the sports news, Grenada's Olympic medalists laud the performances of the recent Carifta Games, but note the importance of caring for the legacies of elite athletes. I'm Kenroy, Baptiste. That's all from us in the GBN newsroom. Thank you for joining us. Have a good night.